Hey guys, I got into relic hunting. I first started when I was, first with metal detecting. I was digging in parks and stuff, and I had a couple good sites where I was finding a lot of coins and whatnot. And after a while, I got tired of digging, mostly like modern silver coins and stuff, and I wanted to dig the stuff that I saw in a couple magazines, and I saw these guys up in New York. They were digging Spanish reals and stuff, and I got the first Spanish real that I ever dug. I was at this site of this tavern where supposedly thousands of coins were found, and the I saw this area was like a little flat area, and I went down on it, and right between two dig holes, I got this signal, and I dug down, and I popped out a almost a mint shape quarter of a 8 real, and I couldn't believe it, and I was so excited, and I don't think we found anything else there. It was pretty hammered, but we decided to start going down to Stafford because after the Battle of Fredericksburg, where the Union Army got hammered, uh, they moved into Stafford County into winter camps for the whole winter. And there's like hut sites and camps everywhere, all over the place, and we started realizing a lot of the camps were along the railroad tracks, and some of the new railroad tracks were where the old ones were, and also on some of the old roads, we got permission to go into these vast woods, and the I decided, we decided to, just start exploring, and it was amazing all the bullets and buttons and stuff we found, and but it was mostly Yankee camps. But we spent many years, and Stafford County started getting where they started developing it. So there's so much, but there was like 150,000 troops that camped, in Stafford County for that winter. So there was a lot of camps and a lot of stuff to be found. People have been already in there for many years, but we started going out with groups of guys, and 5 or 6 guys, and then later on it was just me and one other guy usually, and then after that, I started going down there just by myself because a lot of these guys, I can hike forever. I was a former track star, and I played high level at tennis, so I was in shape, and so I used to go out and just walk the woods. A lot of times I'd walk 5 miles back in the woods, and when people were with me, they were like freaking out. They would stay right with me, and I've gotten lost a few times in the woods, but always managed to find my way out. But Stafford County was, the place to go, and now it's being developed like you wouldn't believe. And I went down to a camp that the last one I went to was on this big hill, and seemed to be mostly, I believe, Massachusetts and Connecticut troops, and maybe some New Yorks. And it was this huge hill that went down, and it was facing east. And in these winter camps, the most of the camps were kind of on an area where you could face into the east, so you get the morning sun to warm up the camp. and there was this huge hill that went down toward this creek, and on the left side, uh, there was like you could see evidence of fire pits and stuff, and uh, we found hundreds of bullets going up and down that hill, and it'd been hunted pretty hard before, but I had the bliss tool, and I was digging bullets at 16 to 20 inches, and the soil down there is like mineral free. It's just like sand, and uh, there was a site, well, just to the right of it, there was like a little road that went down the hill, and so I was asking. I heard that a guy named Dennis Cox had found I think it was two OVM plates, maybe a belt buckle and a box plate, and the real good one to find is the breastplate. I've seen a couple of them found, but they're pretty rare. But anyway, uh, I said, well, I'm going to go down there and check it out. And all these guys are laughing. They were saying, nah, you're not going to find anything. And so I got down to where, I thought they probably dug, and I could see, old dig holes all over the place. So I started searching there, and right off the bat, I got a deep signal, and I've been using the Bliss tool for a long time, and I was pretty sure it was going to be a button by the nuances. And so I dug down, I think it was close to 14 inches, and I popped this button out, and it was a staff officer, Confederate staff officer button. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And so another thing that happened, I was there was a father-son team that was digging, and they had a Garrett AT Pro, and father came up to me and said that they weren't finding much, and I was showing him how many bullets and stuff I had, and he was going, oh my God. And so he said, man, my son's getting discouraged, and we're just not getting any depth. And he said, I can't afford to get another machine. And I said, what you might do is, get a 15-inch coil for that Garrett AT Pro, and I guarantee you'll dig bullets at least a foot deep, with the bigger coil. So a couple weeks later, I actually saw the guy and his son, and they came running up to me, and they were really excited. They'd started digging a lot of bullets and stuff, and they were digging pits and stuff too. And some of the, I was telling him, I said, some of these bullets are down, 16, 20 inches down. And I said, it's on the side of the hill, and over the years, the rain and stuff going down that hill, probably made the bullets go deeper. They were covered with debris and stuff over the years. So I thought that was pretty cool, where you can, you don't always have to, go with a, get new machines all the time, but, sometimes these bigger coils will help a lot. So check it out. I'll show you what I found. This is the button I found, and it's a Confederate staff officer's button, and it's got just a tiny dent there, but it was saw the back first, but that was if I hadn't found anything else, that would have been good. All right, guys, that's the Massachusetts button I found. That was up at the top of the hill, and right outside of a hut site, and somebody had missed it. But this is the Massachusetts button I found. It was not in great shape. It was just outside of a HUD site, and it looked like it might have been in a fire or something. But still a good find. The back of it's pretty good shape. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Down at the bottom of the hill, I found this, and it's a silver button made from a dime. And it's got FAIC. I'm not sure what that means. I got some eagle buttons, porcelain button, parasol style, parasol slide. I got it was a buck and ball, and there was a lot of 69 caliber buck and ball found. It's a 69 caliber 3-ringer there. A few fire bullets, some scabbard tips, J-hook, flat button. But it was an interesting camp. It's all a big housing development now.